TV, The American Dream is an Emmy-nominated national TV show. Emmy. Okay, a reality show featuring the best in real estate as the voice for their market host. Clint Jordan joined me this morning to tell us more about the show. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
I'm starting the interview like that because, I feel like it's like because we met last year.
Correct.
On Love and Living Local. I feel like a proud brother.
I appreciate it.
I do. I really do. For the viewers who have not heard of the American Dream TV, let's tell them more about it.
Awesome. So what it is it's a positive spin on real estate, right? Lifestyle, community, some real estate, but really a positive outlook on Colorado Springs, our people in it, you know, like I said, the community, and some real estate, of course. We like to show houses and whatnot, but it's really about the community and the people in it.
But highlighting this wonderful community we live in.
100%.
Which is very important.
Yeah.
It is. You want the world to see.
Yeah.
And speaking of the world, is it 22 million?
So our last episode, we did Raquel Pennington, the UFC fighter.
Yeah.
And Tisha Pennington, her wife, new canvas with Patina and Steve. And that episode got 22 million views nationwide. It had 40,000 locals. So we did a Facebook thing, 40,000 views locally.
I love it.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Because we get to expose them, right? We get to show them and highlight them and their businesses and who they are as people. So that's a lot of people that get
That's a lot of people, a lot of people. And you still, obviously, the real estate, you're helping so many people still, aren't you?
For sure.
You really are. And not just here in the local community, but stretch Colorado. You
Absolutely.
So the main focus, I want to know the main focus during the segments.
Okay.
When people are watching the show, what do you want people to take out of it?
So what I do with the show is I highlight, like, I'm a veteran, right? 22 Air Force guys. So I try to bring in the veteran people, a lot of our community, the folks that give, I have a catch line in it, like, hey, if you know somebody who gives more than they take, a business that gives more than they take, or a person that goes above and beyond, like, I want to highlight those. And, like, we did Coach Lev, triple threat boxing veteran. So he was on our first episode with Lisa, my wife, and CrossFit Bonnie and Clyde. We recently did Jake Chimino, who is like the Phil Long, like him, And then through that, we got to Mount Carmel, which is a veterans center, right? So we get to highlight Mount Carmel. They help 100,000 veterans a year. Like, that's huge. So we get to put those in front of 20 million viewers and 40,000 people local to say, hey, Mount Carmel as a veterans center is doing these great things.
It's incredible.
It's pretty wild. The stretch is it's wild to think that there's a platform now that I'm able to use to literally highlight, like, those people in our community, and I get to interview them.
I need to ask, how did you get into this? How did you get to be a host?
Oh, good question. So American Dream TV is nationwide, right? They reach out and they gather up a handful of the best realtors in town, and they literally come in. Craig Soling, the owner and founder of it all, comes in and they interview those agents and say who's a really good fit for who's got a good personality, and then they select 5 local agents for each kind of each market center, and then they put together the whole show.
And here we are.
Yeah, here we are now.
I need to ask her, what is the reception been like? Not probably family, friends, but even like within the local community as well, and people watching the show, really.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's humbling. It's really cool to see we get to go out and do these things, and again, now we're in circles and highlight people that I didn't have the opportunity before to do that with. So the reception's wonderful. I want to give a hint to what we're doing next, but I don't want to give it away.
Oh, come on, are we allowed to do an exclusive? Are we allowed?
I totally can. So there might be airplanes and dogs in our next American Dream TV.
Airplane and dogs.
And veterans, of course.
Okay. All right, okay.
And we might not stay in the airplane. I'm just saying, we may not stay in the airplane.
Okay, all right, okay. That's a little hint.
And we might help Cody, the guy that was on here earlier today, do some things. So
another amazing character as well, in the local community as well.
Cody's awesome. Yeah, and so that's the beauty of it all, is I get to meet these people now.
Fantastic.
Meet the Codys of the world, and
I love it.
Good to be here with you again, my bigger brother.
I love it. Clint, people want to reach out for any business advice, who have questions. They can still do that, can't they?
Yeah, 100%. Just call me. The best way. You can go to my website, but 530-844-2559 is my number. Just call. Like, we like to highlight wonderful houses and real estate products too, because could you imagine getting your home in front of 20 million people? Like, if you've got a wonderful home to sell or to show or what. So just call. Like I said, if you're somebody that really gives to the community, somebody who stands out, somebody whose heart's bigger than, like, just for yourself, then reach out. I would love to talk to you and get you on the show, or at least talk about it. It'd be really cool.
Are you going to come back and see us?
Yeah.
Even if it gets like 25 million, you can still come back?
So when we get to 23 with you, then I'll be back to get us up to 20.
With the Emmy?
Oh, 100%. I could probably almost pull that off.
Anyway, congratulations.
Hey, I appreciate you very much.
Great to see you.
Great to see you too.
And just keep going for it. Keep aiming high.
I appreciate it.
Keep aiming high, because that's the next segment. You like that?
Nice transition into
Like that, there you go. And we're just getting over the hump on the show day because it is hump day, as you know, and we're going to be checking back in with Christopher. What's coming up next?